Hello, welcome to my channel. Happy Tuesday. Happy super chat. Hi, Mary. We have a pretty decent list to start with. I'm going to give it a few moments for people to start coming in. Takes a minute, and I got a pretty good list started. So if you want to get on the list, now is your time. I stop after 2 hours. I'm pretty good at timing it. I don't like to go past that. So, hi, date today, Angel Eyes. All right. I love it. Let's talk about that. Nice. All right. So we do have a pretty good list to start with. I already have it posted. If you're new, please take a look at the pinned comments. I am doing mini reads live, and they're quick mini reads. So ask your question when you send your payment. Make sure it's clear and concise, because I do not have time up here to figure out your personal life while I'm answering your questions. I want to give you as best the answer as I can give you. And hi, Angel. Hi, Anissa. Hi, guys. Thank you. I do want to give a shout out to Shell Bell and Safran. I get a lot of donations behind the scenes, and I often probably, because I only can post so many times a day on YouTube, don't announce enough, but I do announce during my lives, and just want to give a special thanks. I'm very grateful for all the support and the special thanks. She actually sent a special thanks sticker, and Safran's always sending donations behind the scenes. And like many of you, always have been here to support me. So thank you. And this is a great week. And I know that, it's not easy right now. A lot of people are not doing so well financially. So when you do stuff like that, I don't ever expect it. And I really do take it and with gratitude, so much gratitude. So thank you. So yes, I do want to keep this up here for a minute while I'm waiting for everybody to come in, and so everybody can see that. Also, if you want to be a part of the membership, which most of you guys here are a part of the membership, I do dive a little bit deeper into your personal questions, and we do a lot of lives over there, and we can talk about manifesting, and I can get a little bit more personal with your situation and help you figure out the story around your situation so that you can manifest exactly what you want into your life. Angel Eyes, I noticed you changed your picture, your icon. I like it. The wings, the angel wings. I like it. All right. So your date today, I did see your email. I was looking at the emails, and wanted to send you something about, self-sabotage. And we tend to self-sabotage because we feel more empowered to know how things are going to turn out. So we always, we start to think that we know what's going to happen, and we start to formulate, and it's usually coming from a place of, nervousness, anxiety, and we would rather get the outcome that we're thinking, so that we feel like we knew all along that it was going to happen. And so today, try to stay focused on the best case scenario in your situation. And I know that anxiety can be a bitch sometimes, and just focus on things turning out so awesome today for you. Let me get my emails up. Let me see. All right. Let me see the questions. All right. So do a meditation, Angel Eyes. Do something before. Like I swear to you, it's my miracle drug is just to do a meditation before I go anywhere, before I do anything. Do an empowering 15-minute meditation. There's a lot of great ones on YouTube. Pure Rasa is awesome. I love her voice. Sounds like AI sometimes, but it's just, I love her voice. Do a very empowering meditation before you go. Get into alignment. And so let me see. We have Angel first. So Angel is here. Let's see. You sent me a new question. Let's see. Where did yours go? Because yours was yours was separate here. Sorry, just give me a second, guys, because some of you, there it is. All right, so Angel, this is Angel, not Angel Eyes. Yeah, when he gets on that road, you do a meditation. Do a meditation, affirmation one especially. All right, so we're on Angel, not Angel Eyes. So Angel, how do you say your last name? Uchi or Uch? Or just, is it 2 syllables or 1? Uche, Uche, Angel Uche. All right. Okay. Not and I have been in a relationship, but recently had an issue. Intentions towards me this week to the end of November. All right. So his actions and intentions. All right. All right. So you got a lot of questions here. All right. It's one question with advice, but I'll look at thoughts, feelings, intentions. Guys, remember that it's one question per, and then 15 is with, I'll see the advice or whatever else comes up. If any of this comes in the reading, I will let you know. But remember, these are quick readings here. All right. So 6 of Wands. All right. So already you've got the 6 of Wands energy for you. Okay. And that is saying you and your romantic connection may be ready to step into the spotlight as you publicly recognize each other. So to me, it looks as though things are moving in the right direction. All right. You may be dealing with a little bit of a battle, a recent battle here. But you guys will make it through this. And the 6 of Wands is about confidence, right? Too. So you've got to be confident in the situation. If you start focusing on it not working out, guess what? We manifest what we believe to be true. So focus on the 6 of Wands. Meditate on the 6 of Wands. All right. It shows you guys somewhat reconciling, whatever that means to you guys. The 6 of Wands can sound like a beautiful card, like, oh, we're going to be, the power couple in the middle of, and telling everybody, the whole world, that we're together, right? But you guys have had a lot of battles here. You've had issues. You've been on and off for a while. So it seems as though this isn't over. All right. But it's up to you over the next couple weeks how much success is going to be in this, right? So you guys will move past this battle that you're in. You will move forward. You'll get the attention that you want. It'll move past this battle. But in order to go to the next step, we have the 3 of Wands here. All right. Don't allow yourself to be limited by only what you can see. I'm seeing be confident. All right. I'm seeing they're attracted to you. I've got the Queen of Wands. All right. Don't dim your fire out of self-doubt here. So it seems as though you've got the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands is in all this work that you've been putting into this relationship seems to be paying off, and it's showing on the horizon. So the 3 of Wands is not that far off in the distance. It's like right about now, it's like right here. You're asking for the next couple weeks. But you can't allow yourself to be limited by only what you can see. So if you can't see what you want in front of you, right? If I don't see exactly what I want in front of me, I start to think of all the worst case scenarios, which in your case, you're wondering if there's a third party involved already. And if you start worrying about a third party being involved, you will manifest a third party involved. Believe in the power of assumption. Believe in the power of manifestation. Believe in the power of your thoughts. All right. things can move to the next level here with you guys. It seems like you guys will move forward, but you've got to be more confident about this situation, and you've got to step up into your confidence, because the thing that I'm picking up on, what pushes them away, is your lack of confidence in the situation. When you start to act less confident and insecure around them, or you doubt things or have a lot of self-doubt, they get frustrated with you. And that is the only thing that pushes them away, is just they get frustrated. So when you find yourself doing that, you've got to change your story. You are in a good energy right now, but right now, a lot of things in the regular environment, like right now, even in the energies, I see across the board with everybody, even people that are doing well, just talking to people yesterday and today, people that, have it pretty good in their life, they're not dealing with a lot of stresses, are feeling heavy or feeling some sort of anxiousness. And so these are natural, normal processes that we feel. But when we get that way, we've got to be the one to stay in self-control of our emotions, so that we don't start creating drama in our life where it's unnecessary. So work on that. Work on the same thing I just said to my other angel. And look, guys, look at the card I pulled for myself yesterday. I'm sorry. Let me turn the camera over. I asked for a card last night for me, and I wanted confirmation, and my angel came up, right? Look at angel. Angel. You guys, your name's right here, all right? Do some meditations before you confront your problems. Whatever meditation is for you, whether it's a prayer, an affirmation, whether it's an actual energy prayer or guided meditation that you can find on YouTube, where there's apps, something before you text your person, before you see your person, before you leave your house in the morning. Do something that will relax your nerves right now so that you can stay in a good energy. And you want to attract in all this stuff. You want to attract it to you. All right? So that's what I got for you. You're welcome. And I know you got this. All right. So again, special thanks to Shell Bell and Saffron. And I will also announce that on tomorrow's All Signs too. I'm going to start doing that more often, because a lot of you do that. And I'll send emails, but I want you all to know that. All right. Jordan, I hope that's okay for me to use that name. That's the name that you came through. And I don't see, you didn't give me any other name, so I'm going to use that name. So hopefully that's okay with you. All right. What do I need to know about my relationship with my boyfriend, Matthew? All right. So in these kind of questions that are kind of cryptic, I just got to pull the cards and let you know what the cards mean. All right. I'm not psychic. I'm intuitive, but I don't know the backstory. I don't know, what's going on, but there's obviously question here about there's something that you feel is being hidden from you. And so I want a card on, is this you and your self-doubt? What do you need to know about your relationship with your boyfriend, Matthew? Hi, Nish. I did see the card of Judgment. Let me see. I see the Queen of Wands coming up for you. And I've got the Knight of Cups. You feel like they're pulling their love back from you. I see a lot of fear and self-doubt. Like they're triggering fear and self-doubt in you. You're losing confidence in the relationship for some reason, and your heart is feeling as if they're pulling away. Maybe they don't express their love for you enough, or they're not, or you feel like they're cheating on you, or you feel like they're interested in somebody else. So I do see Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles can be another person, but it also could be third party in a sense of work, finances, expectations, stress, or they're just stressed out from a lot of responsibilities. I wish you were here. How do they feel about you? But I am getting that you have a lot of fear. It's triggering you. Three of Wands. All right, so you're getting the same thing I just kind of got for the reading I did before you too. Don't allow yourself to be limited by only what you can see. Look at all possibilities. You may be creating, they're pulling away for some reason. Why are they pulling away from you? I don't know if they're feeling like your lack of confidence as well, and that you keep doubting the situation. I will say this to everybody. When you continuously tell somebody that they're doing something wrong, or you keep asking if they're doing something wrong, or you tell them they don't love you, or you feel like something's wrong, something will be wrong. They have to show up for you and make something wrong, or eventually somebody will just agree with you and be like, okay, there's something wrong. You keep telling me there's something wrong. There's something wrong. So that's where our insecurities can, manifest for us in a relationship. I feel like they're pulling away because of work or because of the Page of Pentacles. The timing right now, there's a lot on their plate. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, though, can be, they feel like you're putting too many expectations on them, or they're not doing enough, or they can't do enough. All right. I feel like they have pulled away a little bit. They feel like you don't understand, or you're not being understanding, or they just don't understand exactly what it is you need from the relationship, is what I'm getting. They can't meet your needs, or they feel like they can't meet your needs. You do have the three of Wands, though. This is an opportunity for you to clear your vision of what you want, figure out what it is you want in this relationship so that it can move forward. Be more confident in the relationship, and it's something about communicating honestly, and really getting to know one another and understanding one another. I'm not seeing that there is. I see the King of Pentacles right there, so I just feel like they're really pulling away because they're stressed out and they can't meet your expectations, or there's a lot of responsibilities, or nobody has a job, or something. All right. So without you here and without knowing anything else, I'm seeing that's the reason. A lack of understanding. I don't know if you feel like they're not giving enough to the relationship, or they just don't give you enough attention, or they don't show you enough love in this attention, in this relationship. But it's about opening up and trying to understand each other a lot more, is what I'm getting. All right. So let me know if that resonates. But I could sit here all day long and try and figure it out without you here. I need you here. All right. Let's see. Emma. All right, Emma, where are you? Where are you? I know you've been traveling. All right, Emma. Hola, back to reality. Rain and dark skies in the UK. I was in the UK in 2000. Christmas of 2019. It was really dark. Are you guys still here? I don't see the chat moving. I want to make sure you guys are here as I'm reading, unless there's a lag. But I was in the UK during that time, and Christmas is beautiful in London. I mean, it was really seeing everybody walk around. It's not like I mean, it's just different. It's like everybody's walking around, you know, it feels awesome. But it is dark there. You want to reach out to us. How are things at home? Let's see. I'm assuming he has still moved out. I saw your thoughts on the membership. Great idea. I would love to talk. Yeah. So for my members that are here, I was thinking about that. I'll talk about that tomorrow in the membership. But that was originally I wanted to do. I can do like with StreamYards, I can do webinars over there. And I was thinking about, you'd have to just download the free software, and then you can do it on your phone too, I believe. But I think it's best if you do it from like your laptop or something. And then come on and we'll discuss different things. And that'll give some of the people, you know, you guys have so much stuff to talk about, but that would be good to share your experience with that. Because there's other people, you know, I'm not on it. So, that journey. But there's other people that would just love to hear your perspective of it. And I know you've been like on a long road with that one. All right. So 6 of Swords in reverse here, but I'll put it upright. All right. So the card is saying be gentle with yourself as you embark on this journey of change. All right. This is a turning point for you and in your personal evolution, or a turning point in his, because we're looking at him, right? But I read it, it's you guys like mirroring the energy. So there is still some conflict because the 6 of Swords in reverse, he is still dealing with a little bit of conflict that's going on. Obviously, the 6 of Swords in reverse is looking at the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is going through a lot of change. He's going through a lot of change. Now, the 5 of Swords can be a very stressful energy, but it doesn't mean that it has to be, you know, like in love readings, we always say that, oh, the 5 of Swords, oh, mental stress and all this, you know, because oftentimes that's really what's going on when I'm doing a reading. But the 5 of Swords actually is just somebody coming to terms too with a battle that is a no-win situation for them, right? And they're throwing the towel in, or they're trying to find some sort of mediation or battle. I mean, or find common ground with whoever it is they're arguing with, or in some sort of mental confusion with. So right now he's still dealing with some personal issues, but it's a turning point in his own personal evolution. So would it be a good time to reach out to them? Let's see. He's still going through some conflict, but there's a lot of change. So strength in reverse here too. So you're in your egoic mind. All right. Might be spinning stories here, and you're still kind of in an energy somewhere it's showing maybe of doubt. The strength card in reverse can show needing to hold like you're needing to still hold oneself back, have some strength to hold back right now, because there's still some grief or doubt. I think for you, the words grief and doubt are coming up. Not anger, not too much of control type of energy, but it's more of a, I just want to check. I want to check. So there's a doubt there. And I really just personally, just working with you for so long, want to see you more in an energy of believing and knowing that you'll know when the right moment is. And it'll be so right for you that I won't even have to tell you. You won't need any, but you will just know. And I feel like you're getting close, because it feels as though he's going through a major turning point right now. And but the strength in reverse gives me a little bit of a nudge to say, kind of pull back still. All right. Because if you don't get the response that you want in this moment, it may take you 2 steps back. And I don't want to see that. See that happen. All right. So anything else for you? Yeah, I'm getting the 5 of Cups here too. So your focus on past regret and disappointment is still preventing you from seeing the blessings that still are evolving or coming around you. This whole new opportunity that you have, and time is an illusion right now. You're getting one of your biggest manifestations right now. It's happening for you. It's unfolding for you. But patience is really a virtue right now, while somebody else is going through this process. And any doubts will manifest for you. Any doubts will manifest. So if you have a worry, what comes to mind, what would come to my mind? Well, if I wait, what if you meet somebody else? That will manifest. You cannot have doubts like that. It has to be, I'm the one. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Listen to a little Sammy Ingram right now. Like I said, she is just a friggin' bullet. All right. I come from a more place of healing and really doing the deeper work, because I know that the deeper work really does work at the long haul. But she comes from a place of, I don't care about that. I don't need that. Boom, let's go. And combined with the two can really be a strong force of manifesting, especially at the point you're at right now. So listening into some of her stuff right now, which is where she talks about, like, just being robotic, affirmations, don't give in, and just keep moving forward, and know that you can manifest anything it is you want in your life. All right. So that's what I get. What you focus on persists. Release yourself of any disappointment or heartbreak and embrace the positive in your situation. Blessings are here if you're open to seeing them. And you are being given a huge blessing right now. It's like everything is shifting for you. It's just not shifting fast enough for you right now. All right. Yes, everybody's here. Hello, Neil. Learning's here. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on a sec. I think I'm done. I think that was it. Angel, go do a meditation. Thank you. All right. Alyssa. All right. Alyssa. Don't forget membership tomorrow. And Jeff, did you see my post? I thought about that after I had said that about you. Like, what if you did that and you came on and you started talking a little bit about that? And so there's other people that would want to hear. And I just thought that, yeah, Pura Rasa is awesome. But I had thought about doing that a long time ago. And then I don't know what you thought about that, but I just had my hair done today. It looks a little bit darker, but actually what she did, I don't have all the lights on me right now, but it looks a little darker, but it's really not. She's lightening up everything in a different way. So thank you, though. I'm going to make it hard on you today. Oh, you're going to make it hard on me. What's the list? Let me see. Up and up. Update the list. We got Nas. Ooh, and Nadia. Oh, thank you for telling me to do that. Because I got Nas, Nadia, and Taja. I didn't even see. Jeez. I'm just talking away. Nas, Nadia, and Taja. Yeah, she put highlights in it today. You can see it more in the light, but the way she did it was to blend all my hair so that she can take it from being so the way that lady, whatever she did. So the next time it'll be more noticeable. And then I'm going to move and then somebody else is going to F it up. No, I'm not going to manifest that. I know, and have the patience of a rabbit. All right. Let's see. Alyssa. All right. What does Messages Spirit have for you today? Let's see. What does Alyssa's Spirit Guides have for her today? Woo! Too many. Oh, they flew out. All right. So, all right. Queen of Pentacles and Three of Swords. I think is something financial or health-wise going on for you or with your work? Are you dealing with something that's temporary happening right now? Something unexpected? Let's see. Why is this coming out here? Both. Yeah, because it's showing up that you're dealing with some unexpected, but it's around your stability and physical environment. I've got the Page of Cups. A new journey is coming in for you. It could come in the form of a creative spark, a download, knowing exactly what to do next, receiving communication, somebody sending communication that's very thoughtful, very opening. You might be connecting to somebody new. So this, whatever you're dealing with right here in your physical environment, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, stability, work, somebody in your life, all right, it's temporary. This may be what needs to happen right now in order to, it's redirecting you. So you're being redirected though. So this Page of Cups energy, and we have the Seven of Wands. So this is about like standing up for yourself, first of all, when it comes to, you got to stand up for yourself. You got to stand up for your beliefs. You got to stand up for yourself at work, whatever else is going on about you. This might be testing you to speak your truth, step up, all right. What I'm getting is the Seven of Wands here. It's about you being, showing others how it's done, basically. All right. So integrity is coming through. So staying grounded, speaking up, and showing others how it's done. So if you are dealing with a temporary, some drama or something going on in your life right now, disengaging from it a little bit, stepping back a little bit. This was something that was coming up in my weekly readings all week about this energy that we're in right now. It's easy to get pulled out of alignment and pulled into the drama right now. You can use this energy wisely, though, to step forward, to catapult you forward, right? Or you can, I mean, there's been a couple times, even me with everything saying, like, I was on the phone with my son and I almost like, we both were triggering each other, and I almost got, and then all of a sudden I stopped and he calls me Gandhi. And because then I stopped and I went into my, oh, this is happening because, and he's like, oh, geez, here we go, right? But it's happening. So it's easy to get triggered. It's easy to get caught up in these things, but you're being asked to kind of, maintain your truth and show the way as you get through this. But all this is kind of happening because you're wanting something else in your life, and you've been wanting something else in your life, and things are shifting for you. Because remember, a tower moment, if you don't make the change, the universe wants to provide you exactly with what you want, and the change can be uncomfortable if we don't invite it in, if we don't want it, but we really know we want it, but we're not ready to do it. The universe is like, well, you are ready. So anything else for you? Maybe you're in the wrong environment. Well, the Seven of Wands is about setting boundaries. And you may, like, because I'm a nomad, my internal guidance will start moving for me before I'm even ready to move. Like, I have these antennae that will just tell me I'm not in the right location. And it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with people or anything around me at the time. There could be, but it just means I'm not in the right location for what it is. Like, I needed to come here for something, and now don't stay too long. It's time to move. And I've worked on that vibration for so long that it's a natural thing for me to do. So you might be being pulled out of a location because you're meant to be somewhere else. And we have the Death in reverse, which is like you're resisting change right now. Things need to change in your life. There's an inevitable ending happening here, and you're being asked to, something's coming to its natural conclusion, and you're being pulled to go in a new direction of some sort. So my advice is to really sit down, journal, ask for guidance, and ask for the next direction for you. Ask for the doorway to open up for you. It will open up for you. You'll know where to go. You've got a Page of Cups energy there, which shows feeling a creative spark, feeling enthused about something, going somewhere, getting messages about something, opening up to receive those messages. If love is what you're really calling in, you're going to be pulled towards where it is you got to go. And that means that a lot of your life might have to change if you're having to shift your life to be with the one that you really love. You know what I mean? You've got to be in alignment with what it is you're truly calling in for love. And so that's what I'm getting for you. And I feeling into my own life too, just being called to go to different places, even when you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. It's like, why do I always seem to shake things up when things seem nice and comfortable, and then I got to go? It's just, you got to follow your inner guidance and follow your path. All right, Angel, I know you're waiting. All right. Say no to anxiousness and overthinking. Yes. All right, let's go. All right, he's been studying, so I am being understanding and not pressuring. Is a month too soon to know what we are, though? Okay, so my first thing, just being a friend, if you don't mind, I'm not just not a tarot reader up here. A month isn't too soon to want to know where you stand. Okay. I would want to know. Especially if you're beginning to have emotions and feelings. And I know that you typically tend to fall quickly, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Your emotions get invested quickly. All right. A month of investing in somebody, it's okay. When's his test? Because at this point, like what's coming to me is it's not about I wouldn't be like, are you ready to commit to me? Are you ready to be in a relationship? Are you ready? I wouldn't put all these kind of I wouldn't come at it like that. I don't think so. I would really have to sit and think about how to come at it. I would have a conversation. It's okay to have a conversation even at tonight's dinner maybe, but be very relaxed when you're doing it and be very confident and just asking them what they're looking for in a relationship. And it's okay to be honest. You've gone out you don't, what's a FB friend? You don't want to be a friends with benefit friend, right? You don't want that. So I wouldn't even put that on your list. 3 times. Okay, you've been on a date 3 times, and then today's gonna be Facebook friend. All right, today's gonna be your 4th date. I think it would be okay to say, where do you see this going? And to be very honest about what you're looking for. And you need to be very honest when they give you your answer. So if he does say he doesn't know or he's not sure just yet, to me, a guy going out 4 times knows what they want or what they're looking for. Okay? He's not stupid. He knows, we all know when we're in a relationship, if we really like somebody. Now, that's not saying that he's quick to jump in a commitment and want to move in with you and all this other stuff. But it's okay to know at this point, I think, hey, are we dating? And where do you see this going? Without like acting like you want to get married. So he said he only wants to see you. He only wants to see me. All right. So I don't want to confuse this with he only wants to see you, like see you as in just casually dating, or see you as in you're the only one he wants to date right now. If he's already said that you're the only one that he wants to date, then you've got your answer. Keep dating. You don't need to get married tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If he has declared that you and him are seeing each other and that is it, today it's okay on the date. I would say to ask him, you know, if you want to ask questions about, if you want to talk about, I don't know. I don't know where you really are at on your dates. I don't know what you guys talk about, and I don't know how fast things are going. I don't know what's going on, but I do get the impression that you want things to move fast so that you feel safe. And when we rush things, we can push people away too. But I don't want to. I'm not in those dates with you. You Seven of Swords, Angel. You got to get out of your head. What is your mind telling you? Sometimes it's best to face your fears rather than try to escape them by getting somebody to commit to you super fast. What are you really afraid of? Because what you are afraid of, you're going to manifest. We've got the Tower card. Like, you are... All right, you're experiencing a revelation or breakthrough that is rocking the very foundation of your life. You're going through a major change right now. All right, reflect on what is being shown to you and how you can take steps to create something more stable than before. You don't want to repeat a pattern. And your Seven of Swords energy is showing up here. So I want to guide you through this. I want to help you through this. But if you don't face your fear, if you don't face your fear of why you are so anxious and why you think this person does not or is not going to commit to you, or why you don't feel safe in this, it's going to eventually show up for you and you won't trust the situation. All right. You've got to be able to adapt and be flexible with this situation and go with the flow. You're trying to control the situation too much to maintain your sense of stability. Yeah, but you need your person to make you feel better about this. That is what you got to stop doing that. You're expecting other people to make you feel better. And so when you don't have somebody, you fall apart. You expect other people to complete you. You hold on to, you attach to things and people, and then to make you feel good. And that is where, if you don't work on that, every single time, even a person you haven't even met yet who gives you attention, takes that attention away, you fall apart. Listen, you can't need anybody to make you feel better. I promise you. You've got to feel that. You got to work on that. Because that fear of yours, that need that you have of him is going to put so much pressure on him. He's going to feel like he can't meet your expectation. And then the pressure is going to make him do what everybody else has been doing to you. That pressure that people put on other people that's codependency. That's emotional codependency. You're requiring somebody else to take on the responsibilities of making you feel good, and people have enough of a struggle getting through their own lives right now. If somebody feels like they're responsible for your emotions, they are going to constantly be worried about you, and then they're going to feel drained. And I'm saying that from experience. I'm saying it from my heart. I'm saying it like you have to take a look at that and understand what that codependency can do in a relationship and how it can destroy a relationship. All right. I've got the King of Pentacles here for your person. All right. They're working, they're being honest with you. They're very grounded and they're really serious. And the King of Pentacles, it's one of my favorite kings. They're also very focused on their career too. Make this work for you. Listen to what I said about that. All right, Anissa. All right, I'm going to be in the same country, me and B. I know. Yeah, but angel eyes, everybody has holdups. And that's the thing is every time a holdup comes up, you lose your shit. You can't emotionally react every single time. You can't control it. You have to be more flexible. If you get nervous and upset every single time there's a holdup, what's going to happen is your person's going to be like, I can't handle this. Every single time they're going to be more stressed out about making plans with you. Eventually they'll stop making so many plans because they'll be so uncertain if anything happens, they don't want to hurt you or they don't want to make you upset. So eventually what's going to happen is somebody's going to decide, well, I don't want to commit to Angel Eyes because I don't know if I fully can commit. So if somebody's sitting there always worried about Angel Eyes and about if I can't make it there today, but they're trying to squeeze you in, they know you want to see them, and then they commit and then they have to cancel, they would rather avoid that. You're going to make somebody avoid you more than commit to you. Think about that. You've got to be more flexible and easygoing if you want to make somebody feel comfortable with you, knowing you don't want to but you're manifesting it. Because it's whatever's coming through, it's what you're already saying to me. So get control of it. Be a little bit more flexible. Let somebody feel comfortable with you and comfortable in knowing that you can work with them. They're 2 hours away from you. There's already a 2-hour distance. You don't want to bring in any more. You don't want to bring in any more confusion. All right. So Anissa, I'm going to be in the same country, Anissa and B. I want to know if we are going to see us, if we're going to see, and if it will be good. Friend Amore. All right. All right. Meditate before you go. Okay, so you're going to be in the same country now. Spirit, what do you have about this connection? If we're going to see us, or if he's going to see you, is that what you're saying? Is he going to see you? And will there be anything? I see 6 of Swords. And I see the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So and the Page of Cups. All right, so I see you traveling. I'm not quite sure if I have. Are you here, Anissa? 5 of Pentacles in reverse can show things are going to work out okay. They're going to work out good. It's like the 6 of Pentacles, but it's more of a friend. I do see release any previous conflict and baggage as you shift out of old energy and move towards a brighter future with them. But it is showing friends, right? And then I get the Page of Cups energy. So I do see they may express or start to express some sort of emotions towards you or feelings towards you. So there could be a spark between you guys. And so there is potential here if you guys see each other. But it does seem like it could be a new beginning. They may communicate their emotions with you. They may begin to open up to you. The Page of Cups to me is more of a playful, emotional friendship than so much a sexual. So, it is still showing the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like there could be, they're not focused on commitment, but something may begin. You guys may begin to at least open up and communicate your feelings towards one another. So I do see some spark. It says this could come in the form of some spark, all right, or communication of emotions and ideas. So it does seem like friendly, loving communication. It may start more as frenzy, but there is a potential for a friendship, a new beginning of a friendship. I'm not seeing sexual relation. I do see that even the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, that they may not be ready for a commitment just yet. Are you going to move there, or are you just going to visit? Affirmate. It's saying friendship. Go back and listen to it. It didn't say sexual relation. There's a possibility with the Page of Cups, but the Page of Cups to me isn't really, it can be emotional, it can be romantic, I guess, but the Page of Cups is more, I guess it could be. I can't tell you you can't have sex with somebody. Just visit. But I am saying that it's saying that they're not looking for commitment. I know we have a language barrier, but if you listen back to what I said, I think I answered those questions. All right. So try and listen back to it, because I'll be here trying to find 10 different ways to say the same thing. Yes. Listen back to, go back and listen to it again. And then if you need me to verify anything, then ask me. But the message was kind of, yeah, well, the Page of Cups is yes. Yeah, the Page of Cups is yes, they're attracted. Yeah, there's a lot of, but there is potential for a new beginning, but it looks as though when I say friendship and I say they don't want a commitment, it's because you guys have a long distance and it didn't look like they were wanting to do a commitment. So whatever you make of that Page of Cups, is what you guys choose to do with it. It may open up new communications, you know, with each other. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put the other. Yes. So those are your cards. And Anissa, if you don't understand like me all the time, I do my best, but like you can take those cards and look them up to see what messages you get. Remember, you got the Six of Swords, you got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and you've got the Page of Cups. So you can look those cards up too and see if you get anything else. Let me see. I know I forgot to pin the names that I did. I had Nas. Nadia, and Taja. And yes, I'm still going if you want to come in. And I got, all right. You're welcome. So, okay, Bonnie, I got you, Bonnie. And yeah, Shristi, I'm still going. All right. So, Niche. Yes. What is the energy surrounding my living situation with current partner this week and end of month? What can I expect? All right. What am I getting for you for that? Seven of Pentacles. All right. So you're reevaluating, or they're reevaluating the situation. The end of the month isn't that far, so I don't know where you guys are at, but it's saying continue to have patience as your journey unfolds. All right. So you might not be able to see the full picture at the moment, but change is just around the corner here. Seven of Pentacles shows up for me. It doesn't always mean like a lot of people will be like, oh, the Seven of Pentacles, like I'm done investing in this and I'm moving on. Seven of Pentacles for me isn't like that. Seven of Pentacles for me is a moment of truth. It's a moment of things slow down. Things are changing in your current situation for a reason. But it doesn't mean that you can't make it to the Eight of Pentacles. All right. It just means you have to kind of take a look at where your energy has been focused on, where maybe do you need to tidy up a bit, reorganize your thoughts or about the situation. And maybe this is a time when you guys can focus on what brought you to this point. And your dedication and perseverance to this situation is showing with this Seven of Pentacles here that you will see the rewards of your effort with this card. So I kind of feel like there's still an energy of uncertainty, even though things might be seeming like the situation's changing. All right. Or ending, or something's happening. Right. What I would do, you've pulled back and you're paying attention to signs. What I would do is pull back and affirm that everything is working out. Not look for signs that it is. Affirm that everything is working in your favor and stay true to that. At this point right now, you've got to the end of November. Get into affirmation mode and write down exactly what you want to happen in this situation and affirm it like you are a robot. Like you just know he's gonna change his mind. He's gonna change his mind. You've already planted the seeds here. All right. And like I said, the Seven of Pentacles energy is saying there is an uncertainty. He has even an uncertainty about whether or not you're making the right decision. So you have some playing room right now. Let's see. Will there be communication on his end? All right. Take a look at the reason why I'm sending you to Sammy Ingram right now. I'm sending everybody to her because every now and then she pops back up on my news feed for a reason. And it's almost like because right now she's like the just get through to it. You want your manifestation now? Get it now. If you're in that mode where you feel desperate, you're running out of time, go listen to what she has to say, get some information, get some inspiration, and affirm that shit like you know it. like it's yours. And don't sit back and focus on signs, because when you're focusing on signs, you are still kind of focused on the fact that you think you're losing something and you're looking for signs that you're not. You don't want to be in that energy. Will there be communication? I see the 10 of Cups. All right. So, a harmonious and loving relationship with your sacred partner or deep soul connection feels fulfilling and joyful. All right. Complete happiness and harmony are yours if you want it. You're in alignment. Put yourself in alignment with it. 10 of Cups says there's always ups and downs in relationships. Always ups and downs in relationships. And every time we go through a down period, it doesn't have to be the ending, even if it feels like it. It's what can we do with that 7 of Pentacles to shift what hasn't been working and look at what needs to be happening. And you've got the 6 of Pentacles. So I am seeing the 6 of Pentacles as a generous offer. It's somebody who sincerely cares about you. It says something in your life has been out of balance, and this is where it comes into balance. So things will come into balance with your relationship with the 6 of Pentacles. But you've got to take a look at what's not serving this and how you need to make changes in this relationship. I know it's like, I talk to even people who are into manifesting, right? And they talk about practice manifesting and things like that. And the real work comes when you're in front of the person. You can affirm and affirm and affirm, and you can manifest all you want. But when you're in front of your person is when the work happens the most. When a person is in front of you, you can change the dynamic by how you approach the dynamic. And if you affirm one thing, but then you're in the dynamic again and you're doing the same pattern that you were doing before, you're not changing your circumstances. So we can meditate all we want all day long, but it's when we're in the dynamics or when we're in situations that are the toughest for us, that is where the true work happens. This is where the true belief changes. When you can learn to do it and affirm when you're being confronted with your old story, your person will show up in their old version just for a little bit until you're absolutely solid. But the more you maintain that inner strength when you're in the dynamic with your person and you believe your story and you just are quiet with it, you don't have to. This is where you're the high priestess and you can just listen and let the other person do their thing. You just stay true. And that's when the work comes in, and that's when you'll see the change. I have done it in my own life with relationships. I have walked into a dynamic knowing damn well what I am manifesting in the dynamic. And I've watched it unfold for me, like a light just goes off. And the relationship dynamic changes. And the more you strengthen that affirmation and the more you continue to do it in your everyday life with the people in your life, and that includes with texts, that includes with how you respond to them, how you listen to them, how you catch yourself when you start to go into old stories and repeat yourself. You've got to catch yourself. You will see things shift in a relationship. But a person has to feel it. They have to feel it. It has to come from your inner being. Sarah, I got you in too. Let's see. Anything else about this relationship before I move on? All right. 6 of Cups here. A reunion between you and a counterpart from your past is just around the corner. All right. But right now, the Six of Cups, when it was in reverse, is showing that currently you're not seeing the reflection of the love back to you. You're not seeing the balance. You're not seeing, it feels as though it's a one-way street. And also the Six of Cups in reverse can say your focus may be too much on the bad memories from the past. And that's where you're going to have to do some the law of forgiveness and the law of karma. If there's anything I can give to you right now to help you promote this relationship to healing, is look up Florence Scovel Shinn's Law of Forgiveness. Brian Scott has it on his YouTube. I have worked miracles. I mean, not me. God has worked miracles in my life through the law of forgiveness. Okay? Practice the law of forgiveness and watch your relationship unfold in a different way. All right? So there is potential for reconciliation here, but you're too focused. You're so focused because you're not getting the love in return in your immediate reality that you're longing for. And so it continues to put you in the Five of Cups energy. It's hard to, niche. It is so hard to do that. It is so hard to be in the presence of somebody that you love so much, and you're manifesting love in a relationship and you cannot even see. They won't even give you a hello. It is very hard. It takes a lot of inner strength. That is why doing the law of forgiveness and doing your own meditations and watch the magic work for you. I've healed relationships that I didn't even, there was just no way. I was like, no way. I trust in it that much. All right. Shristi, I got you in. All right. So I have Nisha, I have Galactic, Naz, Nadia, Taja, Bonnie, Sarah, and Shristi. All right. What's happening next between the guy I've been dealing with and myself? All right, let's see. Thank you. Jokes every day, 50. Gotta love a joke every day. All right, Galactic, what you up to? All right, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're messing around with karma. The Wheel of Fate is not turning in your favor at this time. You feel at a standstill with them, or it's in a downward cycle right now. And you know it. I know you know it. You're feeling it. You're feeling like the more you go at this, the more you push at it, the more it's not going in the way that you want it to go, right? Or it feels like that, or you feel stuck. Raise your vibration to build positive forward momentum and open up to the flow of abundance once again. This happened to you in the last relationship that you were doing. You get so drawn into the drama of it, you get so caught up into the cycle of it, that it starts to tear away at your soul. And then you start to get more insecure, and then you start to manifest or try to do the manifesting techniques from that mindset. And you are trying to manifest somebody in from a place where you're already feeling very insecure because you're not getting what you want. So it's not from a place of a high vibration or abundance. It's from a place of lack. And so you keep manifesting your fear. You keep manifesting exactly what you don't want. And you're on this karmic wheel again. The Hermit card is asking you, it's like to go within and do a little self-reflection. I know you've made, it's talking about withdraw a little bit so that you can explore why you're even allowing yourself to dabble in this type of relationship. It's wasting your time right now, but at the same time, it's teaching you another lesson. You're going through another lesson with this person. Let your intuition guide you. You know what to do in this situation. The Six of Wands, they definitely still have attraction for you, but they are in a relationship that's public, or they're in a relationship, or and I think you've told me that. Okay, one more. Judgment. You've got to use your highest judgment here. You're being called to rise to the next level on your personal or spiritual path. Shed the layers of the old you and allow yourself to step forth into a new, more enlightened version of yourself for all you've experienced on your journey. You will have another go around with this person. I will say that with the Judgment card showing up. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is showing you it's going to be a repeated cycle. It's going to be the same thing. Are you here? Neil, I got you. All right. So I'll update. Let me see. I got 2 from Naz. All right, I see. And Nadia again. All right. Taja. Sarah. All right, I see Sarah. And Neil. All right. All right, Naz, you're going to make it hard on me. So let's see. Goose. All right, so we'll check on your all right, so we'll check on Cancer first. Nine of Pentacles. We're looking at Cancer first, so I'm just pulling out the energies I get for you guys. Wheel of Fortune. Seems like you guys are doing well when it comes to the money part, or you're doing well when it comes to the money part. Ace of Pentacles. a fresh start for you guys. I don't know, around your business, or you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so everything's turning in your favor right now when it comes to Cancer. So the Nine of Pentacles can show single, two, independent and self-sufficient. So this could be showing that you're getting a fresh start financially. So if you guys are completing this chapter, if you guys are finalizing the details, it is looking as though you're going to be very confident in your finances, and it's saying, you know, being very independent and self-sufficient. The Ace of Pentacles is talking about a fresh start and a new opportunity. It says your love life or current relationship is getting a boost of energy with a fresh start and a higher level of commitment that is stable, grounded, and secure. And so even if you guys do go through with it, it seems as though you guys are stepping up a level in your relationship. Is that making sense? You say you spoke last night. Get a card of their feelings. Yeah. But I think it's going to turn out, better than you think. Five of Cups in reverse. I think that you guys are going to be, this is going to help you guys close that chapter. You guys are sort of releasing yourself from the past here with the Five of Cups in reverse. You're releasing yourself, right? That's how I look at the Five of Cups in reverse. And you're giving yourself a new doorway to walk through. And like I said before, I feel like even if this is coming to a temporary end, and even with financials or paperwork or whatever, this is taking the next step into something bigger in the future with both of you. But you both are going to turn out the Wheel of Fortune's on your side with this process, and it's a huge turning point in this process, in this journey with you, with the two of you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles. That is a very strong energy of luck is on your side. Luck is turning in your favor. And this actually finally may give you guys a sense of independency from one another that may open up the doorway to embark on a different type of friendship in the future. And maybe the time apart or this process will guide you guys back together. I don't ever believe a paper is an ending to anything. I just don't. Especially when the two of you were walking through this process together. I remember when I was getting a divorce and the lawyer didn't even know why we were in there at the time. We got along, we were media, everything was, I don't even know why I paid for the lawyer. And a paper just doesn't mean anything. You're just, you're ending a part of you guys, a chapter of your guys' journey. Let's see Aries. What's going on with Aries? Have you seen Aries at all? Do you ever communicate? Do they think about you? I think I'm going to put up the no more questions right now. I didn't realize it's an hour and 30. We've already been on an hour and 30 minutes. All right. So the Death in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? Her energy, she might be going through some challenges right now or not feeling herself right now. She might be feeling overwhelmed. Hi, Dean. Thank you. So it does seem like she may have, we have the Devil in reverse. That was not the Death. It's the Devil in reverse. She might be going through something or releasing something, or I don't know if she has any addictions or anything like that. Queen of Wands in reverse, not feeling very confident. The Star in reverse, she's dealing with some sort of disappointment. And the Death in reverse. Something's not changing in her life that she wants to change, and it's like she's needing to let go of something, and it's something's not changing in her life. So there's some sort of, she's dealing with some sort of disappointment. And the Knight of Swords in reverse, because she could be questioning her direction of where she's going. And I've got the Seven of Pentacles showing she is reevaluating something in her life. All right, how does she feel about you? Let's see if I can get an energy if she thinks about you, or seems like she's maybe questioning her focus or something that she's focused on, or she's just scatterbrained, or she's stressed out and she's not being, she's not herself right now. At least the cards are saying that. Her feelings. The Devil in reverse. All right, so she may have let go of this for now. She may be, I think she's overwhelmed or focused on other things that's going on in her life right now. It's not showing me, unless she's just kind of released any drama from the past, or released any they get the Temperance card. It seems like she's reached some sort of peace with this relationship, honestly. And the Temperance card does say, though, anything can still unfold in this relationship, but it's just that you're not really focused on it, and I don't think that she's focused on it right now either. And the Knight of Swords is also saying there's no communication here. So the Temperance card, though, seems like she's found peace or balance with the situation. I think she's dealing with some sort of disappointment in her life. I don't know if you've heard, I got the King of Cups in reverse here too. Like maybe feeling she's pulling away emotionally, or she's feeling she's in her emotions. She's overwhelmed, overworked, or there's a lot of drama going on in her life, or she's got something disappointing happening in her life that's making her feel very negative right now, is what I'm getting. I don't know what you know, and I don't know, but that's what came through. Those are the cards that came through today. Does that make sense at all? All right. Shrishti, you're second to last on the list. Oops. Taja, Bonnie, Sarah, and Neil. All right, I'm going to delete what I've already done and what I have left, and then we are done. Naz, did that make sense? Is there anything you want me to clear up? Before I move on? Antonio, hello. Naz, let me know, and I'll go back. All right, Nadia, let me pull cards for you to see whatever comes out, whatever you need to know. Remember, it's whatever comes out. Let's see. Remember, you can look up your own cards too that I pull. All right. 4 Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. All right, you're focused, you're holding on too tightly out of fear of losing something. You have something, but you're afraid to lose it. Or you're gripping onto something that you have, and you're being overprotective, or you're clenching too much. You're connected to somebody and you can't let go of somebody, and you're focused on them too much, because you're afraid to lose what you've got, or lose whatever's going on, or lose the connection. 4 Pentacles says you or someone you're connected to doesn't want to give up on your relationship, so I can see that. But you may be blocking yourself from getting what you really want because you're holding on too tightly to something in your life. At this point, it could be a person, it could be money, it could be a job, whatever. 3 of Wands in reverse is you're allowing yourself to be limited by what you can see. So it's like you're not looking at the bigger picture or looking out. You're only focused on exactly what you can see, and then you creating stories over something, or you're holding on too tightly. So that would show up in a sense that if you were waiting for somebody to call you and you were so focused on how long it takes, or that they're not, or you're blocked, or there's no communication, you're holding on to that so much, and there could be something else going on, and that communication would come in if you took your mind off it but you're focused on it so much, you're creating stories that there's something else happening. There's got to be. And when you put your energy so much on to something that you want because you're afraid to lose it, or you can't let go of something because you're afraid it's not gonna, you're coming from a place of not having, or not feeling secure enough. And you'll end up manifesting in exactly what you fear the most. All right. Allow yourself to see beyond what's happening in your 3D reality right now. The 3 of Wands is saying there's potential for growth. All right. Whatever it is you're waiting for, it's on the horizon. But the more you can let go of what it is that you're holding on to so tightly, let go of it a little bit. Do your thing, and just trust that it's coming in for you, and it'll be in a lot quicker. If you've gone through a breakup, or you've dealt with heartbreak, or you're afraid of being broken up with, you will manifest that in if you focus too much on it. I do have the 6 of Cups showing up for you. So we do see the past coming back around, or reconciliation, or a reunion between you and a counterpart, or someone from your past is right around the corner. Angel, I'm seeing your comments, and like, I really think you need to listen back to what we were saying. Your inability to be flexible. He has an exam tomorrow, and you needed him to, I have a feeling that the pressure was getting too much, and the anxiety and the pressure of the last couple times, and them explaining or feeling on the defense, or like I said to you about, I can't make a commitment with you because if I can't follow through, I can't meet your expectations. It's like, I don't know the pressure that they're feeling, but they've been out with you in the past few weeks several times, showing that they like you, and your anxiety and not believing it has manifested for you twice now. And everything I'm saying, it's like, I feel like until you grasp that, it's going to keep showing up for you. And it's like everything that I'm saying is exactly what you're going through, and then it's manifesting for you. Your fears are manifesting right in front of your face. Even the last time, your anxiety, and then they were coming, and then they didn't, and then this time, and it's like, and you've gone on a few dates with them, so it's not like it's not like they're pulling your chain. But I need you to believe in that your fears are manifesting in front of you. Guys, can you give me a second to go to the restroom, and I'll be right back? Mojo. All right. All right, let's see your question. Does AC wish he could be room? Let me see what the card says. Six of Pentacles. He cares about you, and it seems like a very caring friendship type of relationship. And it does seem as though he wants you in their life, or feels like maybe at some point there will be a balance with you guys. what you feel for them is reciprocated. So it's like you both feel the same way. Whatever's keeping you guys apart, I don't know, but there is a genuine reflection of how you guys feel. The Knight of Cups in reverse can be they're in a relationship though, and so they're not giving you their heart right now. And the Magician in reverse, it's like they can't, there's nothing they can do about the situation right now. Nine of Swords. They might regret maybe a decision they made. They may regret something that's happened from the past, or they feel bad or feel guilty about something. But or they may have played games with you in the past. Maybe they feel guilty, but they do genuinely care about you. All right, Nadia. Yeah, I did answer about love, so I see that you sent that. So hopefully, let me know if you got that. AC and I never finished talking. He said he loved me and I was his. He kept hugging me. He acted like he at least wanted to be friends. Yeah, lived 8 years together. Why he never returned my call? Why is he now ignoring me? Did he think I rejected him? He was gone when I came back downstairs. All right, let's see. I did see that the Nine of Swords, like, you know, why is he ignoring you? Why did he say one thing and do another thing? That Magician in reverse could be saying he doesn't know what to do, or he could be playing games with you. I see the Justice card. The truth will be revealed. You'll get some sort of, it'll be brought into balance. He'll come back around. The Judgment card. He'll come back around. A second chance or opportunity to begin again is available. The Justice card too. So the Magician in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse now makes sense. Maybe they were a little heartbroken. Listen back to what I just said in that last reading. I don't know what kind of game playing or what kind of stress you guys were going through, but they do have some regrets or guilt. Yeah, he'll be back around. You already know that, the High Priestess. You already know. You guys are playing some sort of emotional game with one another, or they were feeling bad, or they were hurt, or they felt hurt with that Knight of Cups in reverse. But Page of Swords. All right, you'll receive communication from them. All right. Yeah, I love Indian food too. I'd love to go to India. Kasha. Has somebody banned Emma? Nobody banned Emma. Is there something wrong with the live? You know, YouTube's been acting funny lately. I don't know what the heck. But Emma can't even. All right, Bonnie. So, Bonnie, what's your question? No, he's not going to block you. The Page of Swords was there. I already answered that, Taja. Listen back to the reading. Yeah, there's way more to Indian food than just curry. I actually dated somebody from India when I was after high school for about a year and a half, and his mom cooked all the time, and I had to get used to the Indian tea, the way he cooked the Indian tea, because milk cooked on in a pan. I mean, I'm limited to what I've had, what I know, but there's way more to Indian food than what we think of as just curry. Bonnie, are you here by any chance? Yeah, there's a ton of bugs right now, and I'm just manifesting that it's going to work out in our favor, Mojo. It'll come back around. I'm not stressing about it. Yeah. Um, it's happened before, and I'm not going to stress about it. It's been acting very funny lately. And it's not just me, it's like a lot of other channels, a lot of bigger channels too. It's like one thing goes wrong with YouTube and it can really mess up somebody's life. All right. I'll see what I can pull up. But Bonnie, to be honest with you, you already know the answer to this question. So whatever comes through, when I do questions like this, this is tarot, and tarot is not always 100%. And I'm not just saying that to protect myself, but I am. And the thing is that the cards will reflect what you already know. So if it's not true, but you know it to be true, it'll confirm it more. And if the cards come up and say it is, and then it isn't, you know what I mean? So just pray right now that you get the answer that you need for a question like this. All right. So let's see. All right, Six of Swords in reverse, the Sun and the Page of Swords. They could be talking to somebody, flirting with somebody, but let me guarantee. You're saying F or M. Is that female or male? Is that what you're saying? Or is that the initials? But I'll see if anybody comes through. Yeah, your stuff's going through, Bonnie. I see it. Give me the highest message that Bonnie needs to know. Is there somebody else in T's life? The Eight of Wands. So it's showing sexual activity. It's showing sexual messages, flirting. It doesn't necessarily, I'll have to see if any other cards come out. Ace of Cups in reverse, unrequited love. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So they have been being distant to you, and they could be talking to a lot of people. That's what came through. I'm not seeing, and I see the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords in reverse can tell me that they're not in a relationship, or they haven't actually done it, but they are talking and flirting with a lot of people, but it's very unrequited. So it's not love, and it's not an energy of love potential. It's very unrequited, just sexual flirting, sexual talking, and communication. All right, Five of Wands in reverse and Ten of Wands. You're carrying a lot of stress over this, the Ten of Wands. It's time to evaluate this situation and ask yourself if the stress of this situation is worth it. The Five of Wands in reverse, is it worth the fight? Is it worth the drama? It's not. There's no male or female. It's just Eight of Wands is the only card. Eight of Wands can be talking to a bunch of people. My Eight of Wands card is like when people are just like DMing people, flirting with people, getting attention from people, going back and forth. The Ace of Cups in reverse shows very unrequited. So nothing's been started. There's nothing been started. Three of Swords in reverse shows there's no third party. So there's no solid evidence that there's been any physical activity that the cards are saying. All right. If I keep pulling cards, you will eventually get, with that kind of a question, if I keep pulling cards, you'll eventually get the cards you don't want to see, and that's just going to mess with your head. So take that as your answer, and then trust yourself. Not me. Trust yourself. I mean, you can trust me. I'm doing my best, but like when you say you've seen dark hair, short hair, I have blonde. You're stressing out, and because you're stressing out about it, you're going to see what you want to see. Do you know that we do that? If you're looking for signs that there's something happening, you will eventually see the signs that you want to see. Remember that. If you go looking for something, you're going to find what you're looking for, because you have to, because you're convinced. So my advice is to get out of being very stressed about it and ask yourself, if he'll never be honest with you, is that a relationship? Is it stressing you out too much that it's not even worth your time? If it's causing this much stress. And then also some people might like that they're stressing you out like that. Because you let them. Why keep you around? Because you are willing to stay around. That's what people do. If you're going to be there for somebody to have a safety net, they will keep you around. There's people like that. The best way to find out is to walk away. And then you'll know if somebody really wants you around. That's the Two of Swordsy energy. You've got to go within. Your intuition doesn't always feel good. All right. So your intuition knows, and your heart knows what to do. If you're not feeling good, it doesn't matter head or heart. You're stressed. It doesn't feel good. Right? So you've got to figure out, you've got to figure it out why you want to still be in that situation if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't feel good. That's what you have to figure out. We're tied to people. We have attachments to people for all different reasons, but it's usually an attachment. It's an ego thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's not an easy situation. All right. All right, she got in. Yeah. But remember, like, just take what I say and sit with it, right? It's tarot. I mean, tarot is a very, very powerful tool, but yeah, trauma bonding. And if you know what that is, you know what it is, and you know that it's not healthy. Doesn't mean you can't turn this circumstance around, but you've got to take a look at what's going on within you. All right. Sarah. I'm dating C from work. I'm curious if it will end in a committed relationship and if he has feelings for me yet. All right, the High Priestess, right? What is your intuition telling you? Yeah, Bonnie, yes. We have very caring people here. They will listen to you and help you out. That's what I love about the super chats. All right. They are very attracted to you. But you're letting self-doubt get in the way here. Six of Swords. You've got to okay, you're moving on a journey of change, and if this is a pretty new, if you're coming from a situation from the past where you've dealt with some sort of negative relationship or something in the past, you might be bringing that into this relationship, and just remember your fears are going to manifest. So it can be difficult to move on from old relationships, situations, and places and habits. But this is a turning point for you. And there's a chance for, you got the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. You've got a chance here for this to turn into something more romantic and more long-term. Someone is ready to approach you with an expression of romantic love offer. Right? So there's potential here for this to grow and move forward into something, but you're in the early stages. So you've got the Knight of Cups here. So there is potential here, a lot of potential for this to turn into something more romantic and more long-term, right? So try to let go of whatever's happened in the past. Take a look at it. I mean, I have to give you the quick version of it, but our stories and our patterns of the relationship that we just came from will replay in our new relationships if we don't take a look at them and how we showed up as well in the past relationships. And if you don't want that to manifest in your current relationships, you've really got to do the inner work and figure it out and see what's going on so that you don't bring that same pattern into this relationship. And Bonnie, and for everybody else in here, you're like, everybody that comes to these super chats have been in some of these situations I have. I mean, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Everybody's been in moments in their life where they've been shaking their heads, where they've been dragged through the mud, we're all learning our own journeys, and we're going through our experiences for a reason. And like, I truly believe that people, whether it's through tarot or manifesting or religion or whatever, people are always seeking, they're always trying to seek to evolve and to better themselves and move forward. Part of your inner self wants to heal, wants to know, wants to feel better, wants more for yourself. And it's just about getting there, right? And So that's where, don't think for 1 second. I chase people away on this channel who don't want to hear any encouragement, um, who don't want to be open and compassionate, and who are very negative and judgmental. So if you find that on this channel, I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat room will catch them, most of the time, sometimes before I do. I still go through my own stresses and battles. I'm just single. So I don't have to deal with that just yet. All right. Sharisti. All right, we're almost done. All right. Well, the outcome of the situation is going to be, what do you want the outcome to be? Because you're wanting to know what's going on with your love life between you and Aries, man. You're in no contact, and you want manifesting advice and outcome of the situation. And so manifesting means that you've got to know what's going on in your love life. You've got to know, because whatever you believe to be true is what's true. And right now you're affirming that you are in no contact. And so you're stuck in the old story of being in no contact with your Aries man, and you have no idea what's going on. So the beginning of the manifesting process is for you to decide what's going on. What does your end game look like? If you want to manifest, you've got to know what the outcome is. That's part of manifesting. What you believe to be true, what your story is what's eventually going to show up for you when you believe it. But if you're starting with, like, you don't even believe it or nothing, you've got to start from scratch. You've got to look at your end game. You want to be in a commitment with them. You got to believe that they're yours. You got to believe that you're in a commitment, and you've got to believe that you're already talking. You got to take the no communication out of your vocabulary and I'm in constant communication with my person. We're always talking. We're in a loving relationship. And when you first start in the manifesting process, it sounds delusional at first, because you're like, well, I got to convince myself, but my reality shows me something different. Your reality is showing you the reality you created from your past thoughts. I'm giving you the advice first. I'll pull the cards. But your reality right now is showing what's already manifested into your life. Past experiences, past doubts, insecurities, or fights or situations manifested in a relationship that created a block, created no contact, and created you in the situation you're in now. Now you want to skip forward, and you want to be in a relationship with them. So you've got to look at your future. What does it look like? And you've got to bring it to the now, and you've got to live in that story. So it's almost like you've got to recreate your person, and you've got to forget that you're in no contact and that they're mad at you. If you can't get rid of them, if you can't let go of the story that they are, because right now you already feel rejected. If you can't get rid of that story of rejection, it'll be hard for you to manifest them back in. So we'll see their current energy towards you and the possibility right now. I have the 7 of Cups. All right, so they still think about you. And I've got the Page of Swords. So I do see possibility. There's opportunities for you to manifest communication in. There is someone holding back right now communication. Maybe they just prefer to stand in the background. Maybe they feel safer in the silence right now. All right. The 3 of Swords in reverse tells me that it could be a possible reconciliation for you guys. So the 3 of Swords in reverse is, you can turn the story around right now, especially if you want to manifest it in. But it's going to start with you really looking at the manifesting concepts. Do you understand manifesting? Have you looked at the law of assumption? Have you looked at how to manifest an SP? Because right now it's showing that you have the opportunity here to manifest communication. Like they're on the verge of it, or they're on the edge of it. But they're feeling like they're still on the sidelines here. So you're not that far from it. All right. So I have Neil, and I got 2 more coming in, and then I'm done, guys. All right. So he's not replying right now. All right. So listen to me clearly. He's not replying right now, but the last conversation was so sweet. So I need you to focus on sweet. I need you to focus on everything's good. Everything's sweet. Don't focus on the fact that you're not communicating anymore. You got to be focusing on we have such awesome conversations. And then just stay strict. We're always communicating. He's always communicating with me. Script it down. He texts me all the time. We're talking again. He calls me all the time. And don't focus on the fact that you're not getting communication. And don't force it. You've got to script it, and you've got to know it. So you're in a good place to actually manifest something more in. But if you let your anxiety or your fears control this, you're going to create more distance. What you're feeling inside, your fears will manifest. Everything you're feeling inside will show up on the outside. You've got to change your story. Guys, you got to change your story. I don't care what shows up for you in this world. If you don't like it, change it. Be like, nope, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is my story. This is my story. And you stay true and have faith until it happens. It will happen. You're welcome. You've got this. You're in a good spot. Your last conversation was awesome, and you've got many more to come, but you got to believe it. All right, so where is... All right, what does the cards have for Neil? Seven of Wands. Creating boundaries. Where are you being defensive or in resistance to something or someone? Let's see what it's trying to say. Queen of Pentacles. Is there a person in your life that you need to stand up to, or are you feeling resistance from somebody in your life? Bye, Mojo. Thank you. Seven of Swords. All right, so you got the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. You got the sevens, which can show a very frustrated energy for you. You're overthinking something. And you're overthinking something, and it's creating resistance in your life. It could be around your physical world, your stability, your environment. It could be around home. It could be around work. It could be around anything. It could be around relationship. Anything you're trying to manifest into your physical world. But you've got the sevens, and the sevens can be a very frustrating energy, because sevens is where we've really got to figure out what's going on. All right. Don't be afraid to confront what needs to be confronted. You've got to confront some sort of frustration in your life, whether it's somebody, you've got to figure out what it is. And whatever, like, all right. Eight of Cups in reverse. All right, so you're focusing, it's saying that rejection is merely redirection. As you walk away from what you don't want, you get one step closer to what you do want. So if something happened today, because the Eight of Cups in reverse can be showing a Seven of Cups energy, like you had expectations, but you have other opportunities. And so it's about not focusing on what has frustrated you. You're overthinking it. All right. So, yeah. I mean, the Hermit in reverse. You're overstressing, you're overanalyzing it. It's time to go within for some self-reflection as you pause right now and withdraw from overthinking. So you've got to, when you're in this energy of frustration, and I know this energy, this energy hits me, and you know that I know all these concepts, right? And I get frustrated, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my energy on this frustration? I know how to figure this out. And it's about bringing balance. So it really is about centering yourself, becoming neutral again. And then the Seven of Wands, it's like you start like thinking of all these other options or all these other choices or all these other things. And when you're Seven of Swords, you start thinking of all your limiting beliefs. And the Seven of Wands, you got to ground yourself. And how do you want tomorrow to turn out? Or whatever you're overthinking, what do you want the outcome to be? I remember telling my son when it came to a job interview, all right, write down exactly what you want the person to say to you, how you want it to turn out. Visualize shaking the person's hand and you walking out with a complete smile because you're getting exactly what you wanted. My son is the youngest trainer for Lockheed and highest paid. And he got that. And he was so nervous that he wasn't going to get the job he wanted. He wrote it down just like I said, and he was overthinking and overanalyzing the situation. So I hope that helped. All right. I pulled the cards that I pulled, Taja. The thing that happens with you when we do these readings is you get a confirmation and then you want more confirmation on the same thing, and the cards will eventually start confusing me and you, and they'll give you all kinds of answers, and then you're going to be sitting there kind of clueless about not knowing what. The Six of Swords in reverse shows somebody coming back around, and like it's not going to change from the last reading I just did to this reading. And so it can become the cards basically, if you don't hear the first message, asking it in different ways or needing more confirmation is like me pulling my cards over and over and over again until I get the answer that I want. Like, cards don't work like that. And eventually, if I keep pulling cards for you, I'm going to pull a card that is going to tell you no. And then it's going to frustrate you. The Hermit card is asking you to withdraw from the situation and trust that what's going to happen is meant to happen. We have the Two of Wands. We see making plans or making a decision to move forward. All right. So right now you're at a little bit of a crossroads. You're dealing with the anticipation of the situation. All right. Allow your own intuition to light your way forward. The Two of Wands shows you guys making plans to move forward. All right. The Six of Swords in reverse shows somebody coming back around. There's many working parts happening here. So things have to work themselves out. Things don't just go 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're just gonna like magically be at your door. Like there's things that are happening that have to happen. And the thing about tarot on YouTube is people like they get a reading, and then if it doesn't happen in 5 minutes or 10 minutes, a reading is showing you a trajectory. And there's nobody can tell you when or how or what. And I don't care who tells you. Manifest, and you know when, where, and how. And if you worry about things or your insecurities or your beliefs are against what it is you want, you create resistance, and then it doesn't show up for you. After the second interview, I don't want the job, but what you said, rejection leads to redirection, is that exactly what I'm feeling? Yes. All right. So the Eight of Cups in reverse, then stop focusing on the rejection then and keep moving forward. All right. Because the Eight of Cups in reverse says you're still frustrated about it and you're overthinking it, but you don't want the job and you know it. And because you didn't want it when you went in there, you didn't get it. Because you really think you wouldn't have got it if you wanted it. Taja, I need you to listen to your readings. I need you to go back and rewind and listen to your readings. All right? Because what I'm doing is I'm breaking up into people's readings and I'm answering your questions over and over and over again. Go back to your reading and listen to it. Yeah, I know you're delayed, so just go back to your reading. I promise you I answered your questions, and the answers are there. So go back to your first reading and go back to the last reading. And that's all I can say about that. All right. SR. And then I am done. I got to go. We're past 2 hours. I got to go. All right. SR. All right. Corin's. Corin's next actions. All right. Let's see. Five of Cups in reverse, right? So that's not bad. The High Priestess. All right. Your intuition is strong right now. You know exactly what's going on. All right. Five of Cups in reverse to me is reconciliation. Knight of Swords. All right. So they may be taking charge, speaking the truth to you. All right. So any obstacles that you're facing right now, you guys will get over. They're going to express themselves to you and tell you some sort of truth and communicate with you. All right. Your insecurities are getting the best of you right now. And I got the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So a new opportunity or offers bring in with it the potential for growth. So they may be speaking their truth about something, about a commitment, and what you've been waiting for might have been taking longer than you wanted, but there seems to be some honest communication around some sort of stability here. Remain committed to this journey, but stay grounded in your reality. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can show that you're stressing or you're insecure about the situation. But I do see some sort of reconciling of an obstacle that you guys are going through. And the Knight of Pentacles is saying that you guys are still moving towards moving towards a new opportunity here to make something more solid. Right? Are you here, SR? I don't want you to be sorry. I just want you to know that I'm answering your questions, and I can't skip from one person's reading to another because it takes me out of their energy. And so always go back and listen to your reading once or twice, a couple times more. You know, the answers are there. I'm doing my best. Whatever you send through, I meditate on. SR, are you here? So I'm seeing positive, and you even have the Knight of Cups here too. So there could be some romantic date coming in. Romantic. When I say those words, I laugh at myself in my head. I'm trying to be so like nice on YouTube, but there definitely could be some romance in the air. So expression of some feelings. And you're not shaking them. You love them, SR. I mean, I know how long. I've been with you for a long time. I know how much you love this person. And you're not giving up on this person. So my thing to you guys who find yourself in these situations, you know, you love somebody, but if you're going to put the energy into manifesting somebody, you've got to look it up and follow the rules. Otherwise, you're going to tear your soul apart. You can manifest anything you want into this world. That is why, like, when it comes to manifesting your SP, I've chosen to go down the path of diving deeper into, you know, yourself, as opposed to just doing the affirmations, because I just see a lot of people. There are people that can manifest quickly and they can do this, but there are people that get caught up in the stories and can't seem to find what the block and resistance are. But the honesty is, if you love somebody, you know, you love somebody, but learn the laws, learn the rules of manifesting, learn what you're doing, and trust in this process. Otherwise, you're burning yourself out time and again and again and again and getting the same results. Try something different that you haven't tried yet, and at least try the process. It'll give you something else to do other than worry and manifest what it is you don't want into your life. All right, guys, that is it for the day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I always appreciate you guys. Remember, my membership is there so I can help you guys out a little bit more, you know, one-on-one. And thank you, Galactic. It's easier for me to go in a little bit more one-on-one. I'm over there a couple times a week, and, you know, can help you stay grounded in your situation, can give you manifesting tips, things like that. But that's what, with a membership, I get more. I do the same thing kind of I do here. I just do a lot more talking on manifesting, and then I'll pull cards for you to see where you're at, and I'll do checks for you, and I'll help you get through. But over here, I just do the readings and give you a little bit of advice, because I'd be on here for 10 hours. I love it, Neil. You guys have a good evening. I am out. Thank you, guys. Take care.